which is of course a good sign. But what I want is a daily close above 30K, because right now we don't have that. Actually, in fact, we have a daily close here below 30K. But this candlestick here is a bullish reversal candle. A doji signaling a lot of buying
Good
pressure
morning,
down here at
everybody. I just
25.5K.
want to read
So
this
this is a good
article to
sign.
you. Elon
But I
Musk said
want
on
to
Friday he
confirm
was
that
putting
bullish reversal with a daily close above 30K. With
temporary
that
halt
case,
on his
I'm going
much
to go
anticipated
very,
deal
very heavy
to buy
on
Twitter for
buying a
$44 billion,
huge long position,
sending shares in the social media
and play
giant
a huge
plummeting.
bounce, hoping
Twitter
back up
deal
to like
temporarily on hold
close to
pending
40K or
details
something. That would
supporting
be perfect.
calculation
So
that
maybe we'll
spam
see
and
small
fake
short-term
accounts
bounce up to like
do
maybe
indeed
34,
represent
33.
less than 5%
Take
of its
profits
users.
maybe around 35, 36.
The stunning
But yeah,
announcement
I'm going to
sent
go
Twitter's
very
stock
heavy on the long
tumbling
position of market.
20% in
And my
pre-market
risk
trading,
is
while
number, if you
Tesla,
took
which
my advice,
Musk
make it
has
$4,000
proposed using to
bonus.
help
That's a
fund
massive
the mega
bonus for
deal,
you
jumped
if you use my
5%.
link and sign
In
up for
his
those
tweet, the
emails.
billionaire included a link to a May 2nd Reuters article
Alright guys, so
quoting
that is
Twitter's filing
basically
on Monday.
today's video.
Twitter
Don't
Inc.
forget to
estimated in
subscribe
a filing
if
on
this is your
Monday
first time watching the videos.
that
Subscribe
false
right now.
or
I'm making
spam
these daily
accounts
videos for you
represented
guys,
fewer than
showing you
5% of
what's
its
happening in the market.
monetizable
Don't
daily
forget that I
active
love you.
users
You are
during the
amazing.
first
You're the
quarter.
best that ever happened to me.
It was
You're the reason
unclear
why
whether the fake account
my career took
issue
off
could
almost
scuttle the
20
Twitter
years
deal.
ago.
Investors
And
have had to weigh
right
legal
now,
troubles for
I'm
Musk,
on my way, like I said,
as
to
well
Vegas
as the
to see my
possibility
buddy.
that acquiring the platform could be a
And
distraction
today,
from
I'm
running the
going to
world's
push damage
most
control,
valuable
make sure that I
automaker.
don't lose more money,
Wall Street
and make
investors
sure that
now
if it makes
see a
sense,
less
I
than
recoup some
50%
of those
chance that the
losses by
deal
taking more
closes.
money. Thank you for watching
An
this video. See you next
analyst at
video.
Wedbush, he added that Musk move amounts to a Twitter circus show. Oh, he added that Musk move amounts to, okay, that's that. Wall Street will likely view the deal as likely falling apart or Musk negotiating for a lower deal price. I've said that Musk could be trying to rearrange the financing of the deal so that he doesn't have to be reliant on leveraged shares of his electric car company. Tesla, alternatively, I've said that Musk could simply walk away from the deal and pay a $1 billion breakup fee. So this is the tweet. Twitter deal temporarily on hold pending details supporting calculation that spam fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of the users. Okay. No problem. I'll be right back. Investors are help us understand the outlook for China's I apologize for that interruption. So this is the tweet, and I believe he tweeted at like 5:30 a.m. today. And then at 7:50 a.m., which was just a few minutes ago, an hour ago, he said still committed to acquisition. So basically, Twitter has had fake accounts as suspected and bots and a lot of spam accounts, which isn't, he has to reevaluate the value of the company. Otherwise, you got to renegotiate. He's a numbers man. Like, he's buying a company with X amount of users And if 5%, and they believe there's way more than that, so he's going to go over it with a fine tooth comb and reevaluate his offer. Because why would you want to buy a company with less human users than what it actually is? So the Twitter plummeted. The market opens at 9:30 in about 45, no, yeah, 45 more minutes. But the after hours stocks on Twitter plummeted. So I'm just getting in, and it's 8:40 in the morning, and I'm gonna check my Twitter shares and see how they look right now. Oh, they went from $45 last night to $39 this morning. The market hasn't even opened. So I can imagine that plenty of people are going to be cashing out in the morning, when the market's open. It's 9:30 a.m. after market hours, and the shares are getting about $8 down. Let me check my other stock because I've invested also in DWAC, which is Truth Social, and pre-market pricing is up $2 a share. Digital World, you see, those are at 41. They went as high as 190 something dollars. So with whatever happens, there's a lot of things going on with Elon Musk because they don't want him to, like redo the freedom of speech thing, because Twitter, unfortunately, and this definitely is not my opinion, this is a fact, they block a lot of people's comments, and they favor other political parties and political opinions, and it all comes down to politics and who's got the money. So it's unfair that if you use Twitter as your news source and you're getting only information from side A and not from side B, for you to make the correct decision of who's telling you the right information, I mean, it's not cool. We all need a freedom of speech. Well, I'm in America, and that is part of the Constitution. And, things get really tough on social media. You get cyberbullying, and people are crazy, and they're so mean to people and rude. Freedom of speech does not mean that you should be able to tell someone that they're fat, they're ugly, I'm going to kill you, like threaten people. Freedom of speech, respectfully, should never be blocked. And if you all know, Twitter blocked Donald Trump from tweeting, which is really, in my opinion, it's really screwed up. No matter how they feel, at the time, he was our president, whether you love him or hate him. To block a president in this day and time from a public platform, like you just shunned him and shut him down, that's like really crazy. I don't like Biden, but I still want to hear what he got to say. Okay? So, I mean, as a person, I'm sure he's a great guy, and God bless him. And I'm praying for his mental health and his family, because he has a lot of issues going on in his corrupted family. But it's like people put articles on Twitter and they say, hey, Joe Biden won the election, and then you have the other side saying that the election was stolen. At least let the information go out there and let it be disputed and agree to disagree. But you should never feel comfortable. I don't care who you are or what you think. And I'm going to close with this. You should never feel comfortable as an American citizen. And I'm talking to my fellow brothers and sisters, the Americans. We have the right to freedom of speech. That's what's one of the greatest things about being American. Call your president an asshole in Russia and see what happens. Okay, this is my point. We're allowed to say, I don't like Trump, I don't like Biden, I don't like Obama, I love Obama, I hate Trump, whatever you want to say. But as an American person, and I'm born and raised here with a very multicultural background, okay, very multicultural. I'm proud to be American, but when they start taking our rights away, it makes me reconsider what the heck is going on. So if you're out there and you think it's cool that they could block a president, a sitting president, from a social platform, and just everyday citizens like you and I and whoever gets to speak, but a president gets shut out of a platform where he was sharing his information, that's when you really got to put your finger on your head and think, is that American? It's not. It's not, and it's unconstitutional. So, with that said, you have a blessed, happy Friday the 13th, and stay blessed. And the market's looking decent today, and I'll get back to the market later. And let me get this morning coffee. It's been a long morning. Take care. God bless.